Hello, how are we doing today? Hold on, let me actually show my face. Hello, how are we doing today? Well, let me put my hair up. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Rain. Hi, Tomo. Hi, Hanlis. How are you guys doing? I thought you were in an exam. Why are you chatting? I'm confused. I thought you said it was in the middle of your exam. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Hopefully the audio is okay. Hi, Nori. Hi, how are you doing? Obviously, yeah, there were no other influences. Hopefully audio's doing okay. I'm doing, like, you know, it's the, like, 4th weekend I'm doing this, and it's the 4th different way I have my audio set up, so we're just trying a little bit of everything as we go, but that's just normal, honestly. My day's been fine. It's been okay. I forget what I did when I first woke up. I'm so confused. I'm trying to remember what I've done today, but I didn't really do anything today. Hi, Wiz. I know that most of you are either at school or working, so I'm happy that, like, you can pop in and say hi. I appreciate it. And me streaming makes it way better. That makes me really happy. Obviously, everybody wants to be here just for me, and I'm happy that that can happen. I'm trying to think, like, what I wanted to do with my day when I first got up, but I don't even remember. I've spent, like, so much of the last, like, 24 hours, like, playing Love Brush Chronicles. I got into the 4th route, which is, like, the second to last, and it, like, dives a lot more into, like, the current, like, the current main story's setting, or at least currently where I'm at. And, like, I was very surprised at how much more how much more it, like, goes into everything, just because, like, the setting is really interesting. Yeah, I'm a little addicted. I've been really good about, like, using all my AP wisely. I don't like that you have to use AP, like, in the main story. Not for, like, the normal chapters, but, like, in the actual, like, combat bits. Only because they give rewards. They give, like, ascension materials, level up materials, and, like, on your first clear, you'll get, like, some of the currency for rolls, so that makes sense. And it's just like, oh, okay, like, I get why. But also, like, as you get further and further into the later routes, it just, like, there's just so many more battles, so it's more and more and more AP that it requires, and I'm like, I don't know how many battles are in this last route. I'm in the last route. I would say I'm, like, a third of the way through, like, the last route. I had a little extra motivation to, like, get it done, but once I got through the 2nd route and into the 3rd one, I was more kind of, like, enamored with the story and the characters, and I'm like, I need to know what's actually going on and how this one, like, ends up going. No, we will not be building Rabidons. No, thank you, I'm good. But, like, obviously, a lot of my time has been occupied with Love Brush Chronicles. Whenever I'm not playing either Nightreign or Blue Archive. Speaking of which, while I chat, I'm gonna try to get my dailies done for Blue Archive so I don't forget. Only because it's past 3 o'clock, which means reset time happened. Is there any gacha out there that, like, I need to try? Because, like, I've talked to a lot of people and none of it really seems appealing to me. What else is there? There's, what's that new one that everyone was talking about? It's not out, but it's, like, in development. It's a Genshin-like. It's, like, Silver Tower or something like that. What is it? I was gonna say, the problem with Honkai is that I have to... Because I want to play it while I'm sitting... Silver Palace, that's it, thank you. No, Honkai is, like, awkward for me because I love the characters. It's just, like, a lot of work to get me to sit down and play it, and it has such a slow start that I'm just kind of like, it's a slog trying to get there. and I'm just like, man, I really want to love this game. I think the gameplay is cool, and I just like, I really want to like it. It's gonna be like a lot of other games where like I need to get to like the lock-in moment, and then I'll stick like really hard with it. I was very lucky that like I got locked into the games that I do really like pretty quickly early on. This is something that I've talked with one of my friends. She talks a lot about story and gacha, where she's like, yeah, like all of them seem to have like their lock-in moment where like once you hit this point in the story, like you will either be like, okay, I'm 100% on board, or okay, I'm still not interested, so I'm dropping it. Honkai has this like, I think it's as bad as Genshin, where I've talked with Amaya about this, but I call it the proper noun problem, where there's a lot of proper noun usage where they'll name something and it's not immediately understandable what they're talking about. And it's not one of those like, oh, we're keeping it hidden just to like keep you on your toes because we need you to like wonder about like this Chekhov's gun that we've dropped. It's more like they're naming something that is important. Oh yeah, ZZZ is much worse at this. They're telling you something that's important to the setting, but they aren't explaining what it is, and they aren't like giving it some kind, like something that's relatable, like in like the present like real world that you can like one-to-one or like kind of just like make work. You can like be like, oh, this is like this thing, because like you could have like this concept of like, oh, these different like people in power, they banded together to like try to like be stronger and like make a better world together, and like as you're reading into it, you're like, oh, this has allusions to like the Soviet Union and like stuff like that. Like when they just drop like a proper noun, like if they have a name for like that alliance, like that's just like a name that they drop and they use it in a context where you could be like, oh, this is the name for their alliance, and you can like one-to-one it and be like, oh, this is like kind of like this thing, then it's really easy. But if you don't do that, if you just like name drop something and it's like, oh, it's this like abstract concept that has to do with like specific rules that only matter in this world, Honkai does this a lot, it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about at all. Like they have so many things that they're like, ooh, we're gonna like name drop this thing, but we're not gonna tell you anything about it, and we're not gonna like give you any like hints about what it means. You just have to wonder. It's like, I'm not gonna wonder about it. I'm just gonna forget that you ever mentioned it. I'm gonna forget that it exists, and then when it comes back up again in like 18 hours in gameplay, I'm gonna be like, what are they even talking about? Like, I'm just confused. And it leads me to have the attitude that I had towards Genshin, at least when Sumeru finally came out for Genshin. I had just like given up on like understanding everything in the story. Like I really liked I liked oh my gosh, what was the oh my god, the first city, Mondstadt. I liked Mondstadt's story. I could not remember Mondstadt's name for the life of me. It was driving me crazy. I liked Mondstadt's story. It was fine, especially because like, oh, it's an introduction to like the setting, so it has to split duties with like setting up like rules for the world and like how to get you into it and introduce all of these characters. But then on top of that, it has to like quickly get you into a story to get you going for it. So it had a lot of things working against it, and I don't really mind it. Genshin really like stuck for me like as soon as I was past that point of like, oh yeah, like you defeated the dragon and like you're not high enough adventure rate to like start the Liyue story, so just like go explore, go have fun, like push you out into the world and like enjoy the game. And when you get to self-direct in that game, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of like little cute things where you wonder like, oh, am I supposed to be doing this? Like I don't know if there's like if they intended for me to do this, and then you'll like find a reward and it'll be like, oh, they did want me to do this. Okay, I love that. So like there's like little cheeky moments like that, and Liyue's story is super good. Inazuma's story is pretty good, at least, especially the first half. The first half of Inazuma's story is insanely good. The second half, like, weirdly pitters out. But, like, once we got to Sumeru, I was trying to follow along, but it was, like, impossible. Because they had, they had the little, like, oh, it was, We Will Be Reunited was, like, one of the preludes to it. They had that, and it, like, piqued my interest. I was like, oh my gosh, like, the story is, like, getting places. I'm excited. And then Sumeru was just, like, such a slog of just, like, information dumping and, like, all of these things going on. And it's like, oh, we're adding all these new context. It just, like, drove me crazy. So I was just like, all right, we're gonna do what I do with From Software games, and I'm just gonna wait for someone to make a 2-hour YouTube video and explain to me what's going on so that I don't have to, and then they can present me with, like, cool speculation so I can be like, okay, I like where this is going. I like how we're doing this. That will feel when you become emanator of, for Nao's machine head, the Aeon of erudition. Incredible. The Gristas have entered Borkul, and they're going to find Eric's, and then we'll never reach... Whoa, how do I say this? Yeah. Every game has a body video to a degree. It just depends on how they decide to present themselves. Because, like, for me, Genshin has, I believe it's Ashikai? I believe that's what she goes by. She's really, like, very, very good at, like, doing, like, big, like, historical and philosophical and religious analysis of, like, the themes and, the inspirations for Genshin. So I'm like, wow, this is, like, incredibly in-depth and really cool. Oh, I hate that those are real terms in Honkai. Like, Star Rail is so weird. But, like, even, like, Hollow Knight has Mossbag, and Mossbag presents it in, like, a much more, like, casual layman's comedic style, which is very fun, and I appreciate that a lot about how, Mossbag presents all of the lore for Hollow Knight. I think that's super fun, and I appreciate it a lot. But, like, yeah, literally, I think, like, if this is how lots of games want to do their story presentation, then more people are going to need it. Like Destiny loves having My Name is Bife to just, like, spoon feed everybody, like, the actual story and, like, the lore that they're trying to introduce. Like, Destiny has such a cool, like, lore background and, like, so many things moving in the background happening that helps set up things, but nobody knows what's going on unless people that are story people are sitting there making content about it, which is very sad. Because, like, the actual story, I think the only time that the actual story for Destiny, for me, in my time playing it, has been good and satisfying was Witch Queen, and that was it. Like, obviously Lightfall was terrible because it was born to be terrible. It was going to be terrible no matter what. But, like, Witch Queen was really, really good because the story was, like, so nice. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be blamed for not knowing Destiny had a story. It has a story. It has, I think, as much and as little story as Halo. But Halo's story is more like things happening to you and lots of things not being explained in the game, but being explained in the lore. And I think that's a huge problem for a lot of those games. Halo, like, struggles because, like, oh, how does this happen? Or why is this happening? Whereas, like, the average gamer is just going to be like, oh, this is a thing that's happening. Like, when you get dragged down into the depths by Tentacle Man, and he's like, this is not your grave, but you can rest here too if you like, kind of thing. Like, that's cute, but, like, what is this guy? Why is he here? What's going on? And if, like, a lot of your answers are like, oh, it's explained in the novels, then you're not telling a good story. Like, that's just bad. That's something that I'll always be critical about. I think it's good to, like, criticize things that we like. Things that we enjoy should be analyzed. You gotta actually, like, be willing to be critical of the things that you enjoy, because accepting all of it for what it is instead of, like, trying to claim that like, oh, like it's really, really good, like you're just like being nitpicky. Like, no, nitpicking is fine, but like I think nitpicking is critical thinking in this economy. I know, crazy, right? Nobody has like proper media literacy anymore. It's really scary. I wouldn't say nobody. I think the loudest people on the internet will always be the ones that we notice the most, and will always try to shape our perception of society, even when it's not true to like what reality is. Like hyper reality has so much control over everything because of how different social media networks like affect us. It's really bad. Hi, Wiz. We were talking about Halo, and I see that you're here like, I don't want to say anything. I think the Halo novels are absolutely like really cool and go over like so many interesting things, but also like, please put those things in the game. But also, Bungie was working on a shoestring budget at that point, so I get why they couldn't put everything that they wanted into it. Like, the games are already so grand and expansive as it is. It makes sense that they weren't able to like put literally everything they wanted to in it. So I'm willing to be like, I get why it didn't happen, but it doesn't excuse it for like not being as good as it could have been. Oh, the media literacy part. Yeah, no, lots of people don't have media literacy. I was gonna say, I think all of the books were supplementary because like none of them were, they were all had to be made afterwards, because Halo Combat Evolved was like the genesis of that franchise. It wasn't a book first or anything. All of them are like supplementary material. It's not like, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts, where the supplementary material is all of the non-numbered games, and they're all a mess and none of them make sense, and if you're trying to derive any like proper timeline and understanding of the story, you're just like out there trying to hurt yourself, and I should report you for self-harm. Like, that's actually Kingdom Hearts. But as someone who, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, but I have friends that love it, and they've tried explaining to me as simply as possible what's going on in those games, and I just like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's awful. Most of my book complaints are actually Nier complaints. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of Nier also has that issue where like things are explained in supplementary material, or like alternative routes that like you might not have access to, or like, oh, it was in this version of the game but not this version of the game, and I'm just like, why do they do this? Like, Yoko Taro is like a very strange person, very eccentric, and I think his style of game creation and storytelling, I think it's valuable, and it's better that it exists than it doesn't, but I don't think it should be a model of how people do things. I think it's better to let Yoko Taro games be Yoko Taro games, and just like, I think people should tell stories that they're like set up for it. Thank you, Reddit post, for explaining the story. Yeah, for real. I think, at least to me, from what I've seen so far, from what I followed along with like in 2 streams, or like 2 different like stream playthroughs for Clair Obscur, like the story is like decently simple enough to follow along with. Like, you're not going to understand everything going on, because like everything happening lore-wise in the world, you can miss some of it, it seems, where like you have like the journal entries from the other expeditions and like all of the weird things happening. Like, all of those are very what's the term, they're like very like missable in a certain way. But like the actual character stories, like with Gustav, with Mael and Lune, and like all of them, and like spoilers and all of that, the game hasn't been out long enough. I can't be like, oh yeah, and then this character, like, I don't want to talk about any of it. But from what I've seen, I really love how like the character stories are in that, and I think that should be like the main takeaway, is like the character stories in that is what most average players are going to come through it. but I think like them leaving a lot of things like lore-wise or like things that are open for interpretation keeps the people that want to dig deeper engaged. And Clair Obscur is like an actual masterpiece. Like, I haven't played it, and obviously I have like 90 to 100 hours in Elden Ring Nightreign, so like I'm biased. Like, I think my favorite game of the year is obviously going to be Nightreign if Silksong doesn't come out. If Silksong comes out, we'll see. But I think like in terms of like game of the year material, like Clair Obscur is like clearly the front runner, just because like it's an actual work of art. Hi Pigeon, how are you doing? I'm happy you popped in while I was talking about Clair Obscur. We haven't even gotten onto touching about Nightreign at all yet. I've just been yapping for like 20 minutes about video games, story, and like media. It's been great though. How are you doing today, Pigeon? I hope you're doing well. Honestly, like bringing it up, like I did want to talk about Nightreign today. Like, it's not going to be the only thing we're doing. I wanted to like kind of just like think about it. Oh my god, yeah, I had the same problem when the network test was going on. I played the network test. I played all but one of the sessions, and mind you, in January, like end of January when it happened, I was working overnight, so it was even harder for me to do all of them because they were at super awkward times for me. I think the only one that I missed was the one that happened like at like 2 p.m. to like 5 p.m. one of the days, so it was funny. But after I played it, I was like, God, I really want to play more Nightreign, but like I have to wait until May now, so like I guess I'll just go play regular Elden Ring. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if I like this. But then like I played more and I was like, yeah, actually, nah, never mind, I like this. I guess actually let me switch over to Nightreign real quick. I'm gonna unmute the game since it's running in the background, and we'll just like kind of hang out and vibe and chat about it, because like I did have to wait until Mayday. It was very funny. Let me turn up Elden Ring just to have like the ambient music. Yeah, good enough. Anyways, no, so like, yeah, seeing if you feel like you missed the sprint is just Torrent without having to summon him, and it still has its own like awkwardness for like being controllable, but it like the oh my gosh, what is the term thing? The surge sprint, I think that's the actual like in-game term for it. That sprint, like, it's much easier to control. It's a lot more like fluid, like as like a control. Like it feels so much tighter than Torrent, and I get why Torrent is like that, but it just makes Torrent feel so much worse. Torrent having the double jump is very helpful though. I think Torrent also feels worse only because of fall damage, so I think that's part of it. And literally, like, you want a tier list? We'll get to the tier list. Don't worry. We have a lot to go over on this. I have a lot of like good and bad to say about the game, but like it's overwhelmingly good, and my bad is like a lot of things that will eventually be fixed, or like things that pertain specifically to me rather than like people that are going to play it as a whole. So we'll get to a tier list at some point. Maybe I'll like actually get like a proper tier list and we'll post it. I'll do a Coney, and you guys don't know who Coney is. Coney is a streamer who does like some tier list content, and it's always very funny. It's hard to do tier lists for this game because like I feel like all the classes are fine. But like, so like in terms of like Nightreign, I think it's obviously, I love this game and I think it's super good. My opinion, what life and death will be founded upon? Is this like a Honkai Star Rail question? Oh, sorry, I misread that and misunderstood. My opinion is that important that it will be what life and death is founded on. I get what you're saying now. I'm so silly. No, my opinion is definitely not that important. Shut up. But, oh, yeah, things that, like, specifically apply to me. Well, like, I thought about, like, what what Wiz said when I was talking about how, like, solo runs were too easy in Nightreign. Wiz was like, Aki, you understand that these games are made for normal people too, right? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess my perspective is skewed just because, like, I have lots of hours in Elden Ring, and I've obviously have lots of hours in the trilogy in Bloodborne. Like, a lot of the things that I know about this game, because at its core, it's still base Elden Ring. Yeah, well, normal people, quote unquote. These games are made for everyone. Yeah, that was it. Well, I feel like the people that are, like, fall into, like, everyone are, like, your average, like, your gamer dads that only have, like, 2 hours a week to play and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Whereas, like, obviously the hardcore Souls vets are already doing things like shield bash only, every Night Lord, doing it deathless and stuff like that. Or, like, people are sitting there trying to, like, figure out how they can do, like, level 1 runs and stuff like that. Which is very funny, but I'm more enamored with, like, the idea of, like, trying to dig into some of the secrets that are in the game, because people have been finding, like, the chord end. Boomer Dad's still stuck on Margit after 3 years. To be fair, Margit is a roadblock made specifically for Souls veterans, because he's there to teach you that, like, hey, like, the like swing attacks on, like, humanoid enemies that have, like, a sword or any of those, like, they aren't going to be as, like, straightforward as you think. Their windups are going to be ridiculous. So they're learning that they need to unlearn a lot of their habits from other games, because, like, things like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 have, like, so many humanoid enemies that it's really hard to tell. Or more so, it's hard to, like, make them varied enough from each other. So something they started doing was just, like, making them so, like, ridiculous wind-up times that it just, like, screws with, like, your perception of, like, how long it's going to be there. And that's just literally, like Color Obscura does this too with, like, its parry and dodge system, where, like, oh, you need to, like, rhythmically, like, time your parries with this attack pattern, but, like, the wind-ups are so weird and, like, mess with you that, like, people are making fun of them because they're so, like, cartoonish. But, like, that's what you have to do. Like, you have to keep it engaging and interesting, because you don't want to run into, like, the dude in armor problem that Dark Souls 2 runs into, where, like, so many of your fights are just dudes in armor, and, like, there's only so many ways you can swing a sword. So it's just like, what are we supposed to do here? One of the other things that I remember thinking about with dude in armor is peak. I just think, like, you don't like parrying as a mechanic. I think parrying... Oh, do you mean, like, in general or, like, in Clair Obscur? Because I think those are two different things. Is this really choppy? What's going on here? Hold on. Is OBS okay? Alright, give me 1 second. We're gonna try to figure out what's happening with my video feed, because it's coming through really choppy. I'm really upset about it. Yeah, it's like a slideshow, and I'm not getting my 60 FPS like I'm supposed to. I'm confused what's happening here, because it's on the game PC. It's not on my stream PC, so that's why I'm, like, extra confused about it. Very strange. Let's see if I can fiddle with it. Oh, no, now it's back to 60. If I click on it, it goes down. Because when it's foregrounded, then it becomes less than 60. And then if I Alt-Tab away, it's fine. Interesting. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. Where is... Oh, here it is. Hello. I was waiting. I was trying to Alt-Tab to, like, my... Oh my god, was it having... It was having YouTube open. I had to close my YouTube window on the game PC and now we're fine. I hate that. I hate that YouTube just is like, hey, all of your resources, even though you're not playing a video, give me those. I had that issue with my old one. Okay, so what exactly is it that you don't like about parrying as a mechanic, Nori? Because, like, there's a lot to unpack there, because there's a lot of different things. Like, parrying should be more... overall should be more varied. Mechanic that nullifies a lot of gameplay or reduces it to just a reaction. Oh, should be a more varied mechanic that nullifies... It should be a more varied mechanic because it nullifies gameplay or reduces it to just reaction time. I think... do you mean, like, specifically in, like, Souls, or, like, how it is in, like, Clair Obscur? Because, like, Sekiro is, like, specifically, like, everything in Sekiro is all about deflects. Like, people call it parry, it's not parry. Like, Sekiro has no parrying, it's deflecting, it's different. Like, specifically, it's different. Oh, it should be more varied than it. So, later on into Elden Ring, especially in the DLC, you'll get fights where parrying something does not give, like, an immediate reward. It instead, like, just leaves, like, a slight opening for you to do something. But if you consistently parry something, then it gives you, like, the critical window. It gives you, like, the reward that you would normally get for doing it once. So, like, it should be more varied than nullifying, like, parts of gameplay. I do think that that is an issue that Elden Ring is running into, because one of the things that they've done to make the bosses harder, because, like, there's only so many ways you can increase difficulty without just, like, messing with numbers. You want to make difficulty be engaging in some kind of way. And one of the problems that Elden Ring ran into was people were just parrying bosses that were parryable, and they wanted parrying to still be engaging and rewarding, but not overwhelming. To get stuff. I mean, like, I think for Clair Obscur and for, like, Sekiro, like, that's at the core design for the game, and it's how the game keeps you engaged. Viewing it as just a rhythm game is fine, and if that's what you would rather do, then, like, I get that. But I think, like, because it's such, like, a core portion of the game, then, like, I don't think there's a way to, like, change how it operates. I think there's, ways to make it better for how you want to parry things. I wish, like, deflecting things in Hollow Knight was, like, more rewarding than, like, oh, like, I could have just dodged it. Yeah, because, like, Clair Obscur, you have, like... Well, the Clair Obscur, it's, like, the core foundational part of, like, the game. Without it, like, it's just, like, a JRPG with, like, turn-based mechanics, and it's very much like, okay, it's just, like, I'm just playing Persona, or I'm playing SMT, or I'm playing Pokemon. Like, that's how you would view it. There's nothing more engaging beyond the decision-making. But because, like, your characters cannot tank, like, big hits, and healing, like, is a much more exhaustive resource in it, you don't want to be taking those hits, so you have to engage with the parrying dodge mechanics and the jump dodge mechanics, and they reward you for it with, like, counter hits. Yeah, they force you to engage with it because it's, like, a core part of it. Like, in Sekiro, you can't really, like, dodge things. There isn't really, like, the same, like, because, like, my dodge roll in this, like, the whole time that my character is off the ground, he's invulnerable. So, like, it's good. But there are other ways to engage with it because, like, if I have a shield, then I can just put up my shield and be safe. And, like, I'm alright. Like, here, like, if I just want to block things, I can just block things. That's part of, like, the core portion of this game. And, like, there are other ways to get rewarded for it. Like, I always forget this guy has a follow-up. 1, 2, like... You have, like, guard counters that flow into it. You have, like, attacks that'll bounce off of it, stuff like that. Like, there's a ton to, like, engage with in, like, in this. You do get a little bit too rewarded for it, absolutely, though. Especially, like, this was evident in like Dark Souls 1 with the amount of things that you can parry. The fact that like Gwyn, the literal final boss, is like beaten by just parrying him. Yeah, Crucible Knights shouldn't be trivialized by parrying, like they literally are. That's part of the issue. Although to be fair, Crucible Knights have their phase 2, which gives them their aspect spells, and the aspect spells obviously aren't parryable, so like those are fine, I think. It gives them enough variation, but like if they still have their normal attacks, then it like makes it an issue. I think games that have like parrying as like their core mechanic, I think just having it all the time is fine. I have more issue with it like trivializing the game when it's things like when it's overwhelming. Dark Souls 1 falls into this trap a lot because it's just too good to parry things in Dark Souls 1, unfortunately. A system where locking sword with an opponent is also a valid part of parry, but we get a system like For Honor at that point. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. I played For Honor for like an hour and I went, oh, I hate this. I don't think I like this. I don't even know the timing for parrying this guy. Oh, never mind. He just doesn't have like an obvious like elbow forward swing for it. There's a lot that like you can do with different oh, I have to do the weapon art, whoops. There's a lot of different things you can do with parrying, and I think like seeing more developers try to incorporate things with it. The Dark Souls Elden Ring blocking and parrying, then a parry style gameplay. Oh yeah, no, like giving the player more options to give them like different ways to engage with it is always good. I think more tools is always better than less, because like even if some of the tools are inferior, some people will lean on those and use them. It makes me think of the what was it? There was two badges. I think they were called badges. The things in Hollow Knight that you could like use to change like your loadout. They would have the one that like gave you a like bonus damage at like 1 or 2, I think it was at 1 health, but it also worked with the one that gave you like a ranged slash, where it was like a projectile that came off of you if you were at full health, but it also engaged with like the low HP one. Like obviously nah. You think standing there and waiting. Oh, it's doing the slideshow again. Why are we doing this? This is new. But I think like those kinds of things are interesting. I need to figure out why OBS is doing this. Hold on, I'm gonna like restart OBS on my main PC real quick, just to see if that helps it at all. But like, the core gameplay is just stand there and wait for parrying. I think that's fair, but like, I don't think that's all there is to most of those kinds of games, because there's this rhythm game called Thumper that is very like it's a rhythm game and it's set to music, but it's a very engaging in the matter that like it's almost like kind of visceral in how it demands you engage with it, which I think is really cool. It's almost like instinctual, like how you're going to end up playing Thumper, because the game's really cool. But all there is to the game is like pushing the buttons, so there's not much else going on for it beyond that. And I think that, I agree, I think that would be kind of boring. But like Sekiro is a lot more beyond that, because you have so many offensive options. Like your different prosthetic arm that you have access to, like those completely change the game, and I like that a lot. Sorry for the Windows noise if that like surprised anybody. Okay, it's sitting at 60. Yeah, sneaking in attacks. Well, because like sneaking in attacks in between parries in Sekiro is optimal because of how posture works. Posture is like the main engaging mechanic in it, because like you're never, outside of like dinky starter enemies, you're never really depleting anybody's health completely. You are almost always just trying to keep them down. Playing music is fun. Playing music fun sometimes. Only sometimes. As long as it's not piano for every day for 7 years straight or whatever it was. I think, while I'm thinking of it, this is something that I wanted to think about. With Nightreign, it's very, like, because it's built on the skeleton of Elden Ring, specifically base Elden Ring, it changes how most people are, like, going to view the game. A lot of people have called it, like, a fan mod. And, like, in a certain degree, it... Okay, I was checking to make sure my audio is still synced up. I was like... It's a little off, but it'll be fine. I was, like, interested to see, like, why people thought that, but also I get where they're coming from on it, because it feels very fan-gamey to, like, a certain extent. But also, I think it's very much, like, something that... What the hell was that? Huh? Does this have something special about it when you do jump attacks? Huh? What? And now it's not doing it. I don't know what this game is. I think for better or worse, obviously Elden Ring has Nightreign is built on the skeleton that is... No, I don't have anything special on for jump attacks. If I did, I would, like, love it. I don't know why it did that effect, and I guess that's just another mystery to figure out about this game. But like I was saying, for better or worse, like, this game is built on the skeleton that is Elden Ring, so that means it's subject to all of the good and bad about Elden Ring's combat. Obviously, it doesn't have to deal with anything of, like, Elden Ring's, like, core exploration, especially, like, its, like, main loop of, like, go out into the field, find a new thing, find a grace, like, have a new starting point for, like, your camp, and, like, work your way up from there. You don't have to deal with anything like that. But at the same time, there's a lot more going on. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I had to mute real quick for that. I was like, I've needed to sneeze for, like, 4 minutes, but it isn't coming out. I think the fact that Nightreign is built on the skeleton has its own issues that cause the different classes to be, like, better and worse. Because, especially in solo Nightreign, the game skews so much towards high posture attacks, doing jump attacks, jumping R2s, jumping L1s if you're power stancing, or doing large hits consecutively. So things like Wilder and Raider get skewed towards for that, because, like, stance damage is, like, so important for staggering bosses, and because you do so much more, and it's just easy free damage, like, it rewards you, it still rewards you for being aggressive, which is, I think, better. I think it's much better than Dark Souls 1 and 2, which was a lot more, very attrition-based, where, like, you needed to, like, play it slow and patient, and only attack when, like, openings were absolutely, like, for sure there. Especially, like, on a first or second playthrough. But Elden Ring having, like, such a skew towards jumping R2s. This is another callback to Coney. Coney's a streamer that I like a lot. When he played Elden Ring for the first time, he got to, like, Mountaintops of the Giants, and someone pointed out to him that he wasn't doing jumping R2s. He wasn't doing, like, jumping strong attacks. So he was like, when he found out about it, he was like, I was playing a different game. I was playing the game on hard mode, so I think that's a disadvantage that it has going into, like, the class system. Let's see here. In Nightreign, I like that the different classes have different dodges and defensive techniques that you can have. Guardian being able to tank everything like a badass without making it unbalanced. Yes, no, that is absolutely true. That is one big positive that I have for Nightreign, is that none of the classes feel awful. It feels like all of them can do their intended job more or less well enough that it feels like they're being useful. I think probably, at least to me, Revenant is probably like the worst class in the game. But even then, like, Revenant has like so much utility, like when it comes to like clearing out like camps and like being able to like crowd control people, and then having utility with her ultimate, not only being able to instant res like people in an area around her, but also like it can, with different relics, it gives an attack buff, and like it base makes you like immune to death. Like you can't go below 1 health, which is crazy. So like that's really cool. Iron Eye being fun as like a ranged class and making bows be fun and engaging. I think Iron Eye would be like one of the worst classes in the game if like he didn't have iframes on his skill, but like obviously that's why they gave him iframes on the skill, so it's like an extra dodge, and it makes him a lot more engaging. Like having somebody like gap close onto you as Iron Eye doesn't feel nearly as bad because you have tools, you have the agency to deal with it. All of the classes having their own like little backstories, their own personality that kind of like comes out through like their emergent gameplay. Because like obviously Guardian wants attention on him. He has so many things that work with guard counters or successfully blocking, and he wants to like draw aggro, but he can't like do damage. So like him like feeling like this like chivalrous knight that like can protect his team around him while like not being able to like deliver more, or like his ultimate having like immunity when it's channeled so that like people around him can like excel. He's like, I'm going to like forego dealing damage to make sure that my team can do it very very efficiently, very quickly, without like being in danger. He's very much a protector, and they like captured his personality through his gameplay, not just his actual story. And his story is cute too, like talking about how like all of his people are gone and like what all happened. They really are like the found family trope. It's so true. And they're great. Like I really like how all of the different classes have like a lot of personality to them. I do adore that Revenant has become like a pseudo mascot for From Software right now, because like everybody found it funny when she was carrying like gigantic colossal weapons. I think that's super funny and cute. I love that. I have some issues with like actual class balancing. I think Wilder is just too good at everything. I wish that he didn't feel too good at every little thing. Like he's not the best at anything in particular. I think his mobility is a little bit weaker than Iron Eye, only because he lacks like the iframes on his grappling hook, and he doesn't have like nearly as much control. Oh, hi Blood Mage, how are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. We're yapping about Nightreign and like game media in general. Obviously, like, I wouldn't cast spells with him, but like, you can. They're not good on him, but like, he's alright. Doing great good. We always want people to like be doing good. What is his scaling? Let's see. Let's go to the little codex over here. It should tell us. I think, yeah, playtime is 66 hours in expedition time. That's so funny. Oh, they do show you win streak. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Guide. Is it under guide or is it under characters? It's under characters. He has C. Yeah, his lowest in anything is C. So like, sure, it's good. Because like, everybody has like a D in something. Yeah, Faith and Intelligence are D, Arcane is C. I think nobody scales with Arcane in this game outside of Revenant, if I remember right. I think even Executor, I think maybe Executor scales with Arcane. I can't remember. I don't remember. If you hear knocking, it's because we're doing work on the house, sorry. I don't know if it comes through, especially when I'm talking or not, but we're just doing some work on the house, so. But yeah, I have like a lot of things. Yeah, like 23. The rest is, I think, 15. Or at least most of them are 15. Like, none of them really scale with Arcane, so it's kind of, like, worthless. But yeah, like, you can still cast spells on Wilder. It's just, like, obviously you're not going to. Because, like, why would you do that? It's so worthless. Especially since, like, you can influence, like, what you're going to get based on, like, what locations you go to. And, like, what you decide to devote your time to. I think that's one of the better parts of how the roguelike aspects of this game are handled compared to, like, some other ones. Or how, like, a fan game would have treated it. If I remember right, Grimrock made a proper actual roguelike in, like, out of Dark Souls 1, just completely with mods. Using different segments of the game, like from fog wall to fog wall. And he just had, like, randomized loot. He had, like, randomized currency. You could find NPCs out in the world. It was very, very, very well made. And I mean, it's Grimrock. Like, he's incredible, or they're incredible. I don't actually know Grimrock's pronouns, so we'll go with they. Grimrock's incredible at what they do. And, like, the quality of their work is very, very admirable. Like, I have the utmost faith that when Nightfall comes out, the Dark Souls 1 mod, it's going to absolutely be like a full, proper AAA experience. Or at least as close as you can get with a fan mod. So I'm excited to see that. But like, how this game handles its randomization, I think is really cool, because you have a lot more influence over what classification of loot you'll get. Because, like, obviously, oh, I want seals, so, like, oh, you need to go to these specific locations, like, if they're there on your map, and they will be on your map, because, like, it's not, like, pure random. There's, like, obviously some influence to it. I think that people, as they've learned better on how to navigate the map, they've gotten better at it. People have gotten a lot more efficient at, like, clearing the map quickly and, like, knowing when to split up, when to get together, how to play solo, how to play in a group. So as the game has been out, people have been figuring it out, and the game has gotten, like, significantly easier since it came out. Not just because of, like, they haven't made any real balance changes, it's just that's how the game works. Oh, this does put the... Wait. Interesting. This puts the Dark Moon debuff on it. I didn't know it did that. That's cool. I love that. Yeah, no, as people get better, like, the game will get easier. And, like, see, look, it did it. Huh? What is this? Am I charging up a buff as I'm, like... Maybe it's like a carry and retaliation type of thing. Hold on. Let me do some R1s on things. Because, like, I don't think it had this in base Elden Ring. I'm so happy they made, like, actual changes. Yeah, jungling in League of Legends. Yeah, it is exactly like that, where, like, as people got better at jungling, it became more and more important. And, like, it just became, like, better and better and better as, like, the game, like, developed. Which is cool. Like, every game kind of has, like, a meta that develops with it, whether or not it's intentional. It definitely looks like a carry in retaliation. I think it is retaliation. It has the same animation as it. There's no way for me to, like... Yeah, no, because it's only on my jump strong... Because if I do a normal jump, it doesn't do it. If I do a normal L1, it doesn't do it. But if I do a strong jumping attack, it'll do it. Yeah, if I save 1 second here, I save a minute in my clear. Well, like, uptime between camps in Nightreign is so important. Try parrying with the jump attack. I will try. Oh, I don't have any charges. Hold on. Yeah, people finding out that the bolus effects were, like, permanent was so funny, because, like, everyone was like, wait, what? Because, like, they were worthless to have, but then as soon as you actually, like, realize that eating them is good, suddenly having them is, like, important. It didn't... Okay, that time it did it. Sure, thank you. I don't know. Okay, that didn't parry, but I don't know if it worked. I think it's retaliation, but specifically only for spells where it gives you the stone sword keys, because obviously I don't have a spell to deflect, so I can't test that. If it did work, that'd be crazy. I would love that. But yeah, no, like, I think some of the good, oh my god, I think some of the good parts of this sharing with base Elden Ring is that there's a lot less to, like, work out gameplay-wise, so people can, like, start learning the Nightreign specific stuff. So, like, text with, like, movement with search sprint is very important. Like, being able to, like, slide cancel, because, like, if you're sprinting and you let go, you do this, like, slide animation. But, like, you can do things where, like, if you, like, flick your stick, you'll cancel it, and you'll just, like, keep walking. And, like, being able to, like... Because if you don't roll your stick to turn around, then you'll do your slide, and that's much worse. Like, that is way worse. You have way less control over everything. But if you know to roll your stick, which is something you can, like, pick up from normal Elden Ring, then, like, you'll keep your sprint. Why can't I do it going this way? Am I still... Oh, I was still locked on. That's why. Yep. Like this. You want to be able to, like, make these quick directional changes, especially with the search sprint. The search sprint is so important to use. Search sprint really does, like, change the game a good amount. And then, obviously, like, not having to allocate stats, so, like, you just, like, know you can just dump your levels into everything. It's super good. I love that, like, making a build is more just, like, finding random junk you find along the way. It has a lot more, like, randomizer vibes to it, and I love randomizers. Speaking of which, we'll probably start randomizer again next week. I want to get back to playing base Elden Ring, assuming that we actually, like, finish some stuff for this. I think there's a lot to like about the changes they made to, like, the core game. Like, obviously, like, being able to climb up stuff with, like, the Sekiro double jump is super cool, and being able to, like, mantle and climb up something, I love that. I think that's, like, a super good addition to the game. It makes, like, obviously there's, like, a new way to explore stuff. Oh, I thought I could climb that. It means that there's a lot more things that are just, like, straight up accessible that normally wouldn't be. Can I make this jump? How much of an invisible wall is there? Oh, let's go. Oh, it's walled off. I thought I could make it. I love doing, like, these little, like, QA quirks. Because, like, speedrunners found this for, like, for Dark Souls 3 almost immediately. Oh, yeah, no, they will definitely make an Elden Ring, too. And I think a lot of, like, the traversal changes will be in the game. I'd be shocked if they weren't. I didn't jump and I'm dead. It's fine. Because, like, Elden Ring 2 needs to have a lot more to it. It's very strange because, like, there isn't a ton of, like, new, like, enemy mechanics in Nightreign outside of, like, the bosses, obviously. They gave some of, like, the night bosses, like, new attacks and stuff like that. But, like, so much of it remains the same. But, like, there's so many interesting things that they could do, especially with Night Lords. No, they haven't announced Elden Ring 2, but you know that they're going to. It probably won't be for several more years, if I had to guess, before they even start thinking about developing it, especially with them working on... They're currently supporting this, they're developing Duskbloods, they probably have at least... I would assume that they're probably already on another Armored Core game, because I believe that Armored Core 6 did well enough that they could justify a sequel. I don't know, like, I know it didn't do gangbusters, it wasn't the same as, like, you know, Elden Ring, but it was still, like, well enough that they were like, okay, we can justify keeping this going. So I assume that they'll probably do another one of those. I know that they'll have probably, like, another single-player experience come on the way, like, be on the way soon and come around. Just because, like, there's no way that they won't. They're notorious for their single-player experiences, and people were worried that they were going, like, full multiplayer, but because, like, Nightreign and Duskbloods being, like, Not really extraction, but PvPvE is very interesting. Solo tier list? Okay, we can do a solo tier list real quick, because that'll get me some of my thoughts out of the way. I think having not played Raider at all, like, not even, like, in an actual run, let alone, like, doing... Why do I keep losing tracking? Is it my microphone? I think it's my microphone. It loses me when I go over here. Interesting. Let me fiddle with where my camera's at and recalibrate. But, I haven't played Raider literally at all, like, in a normal run or solo. But after watching some Raider runs, I'm like, okay, Raider's S tier for solos, for sure. Wilder S tier, absolutely. I think A tier would probably be Iron Eye for sure. Executor probably is A tier. So, like, both of these are S, obviously. I think Duchess is bottom of A tier. I wouldn't put her any higher than that. Just because, like, she's still really squishy. She still wants to be a caster, but has no, like, gameplay loop for casting spells. That's Revenant's main struggle, too. Not having, like, a gameplay loop built in. Because, like, Recluse is obviously, like, designed to cast spells. So, like, Duchess gets squished and, like, doesn't have any proper, like, iframes. You have your ultimate to, like, leave and, like, get out of an area if you need to, but it doesn't have the same utility that you need it to as it does in the group play, because at least in group play, it allows you to, like, get an ally up, or, like, you can hide your teammates so they can just wail on a boss for a little bit. Iron Eye having a damage ultimate, a damage buffing, very important, damage buffing, invulnerable frame containing dodge that is incredibly mobile, and you can add an extra charge to it. Iron Eye is crazy. The only thing that keeps me from saying he's S tier is just his health scaling is only... It's not as good. It's not the same. Because obviously, like, oh, well, like, Guardian has health scaling. Yeah, but he doesn't do damage. He literally just, like, throws wet tissue paper at people. Guardian is probably... I would say Guardian is the worst class in the game for solo. Absolutely. He's not the worst class in the game. I still think... I don't think there's a specific worst. If it is, it's probably Revenant. And even then, I think Revenant is fine. I think she's good at what she does. It's just like, Wilder exists. Wilder is insanely good at everything. Raider is good. Raider is good at everything that he's supposed to do. The only thing he isn't good at is being mobile. And everyone has Surge Sprint, and all of the sprint speeds are the same. All of the mobility stats are the same in this game. So, like, he's fine. Guardian is so relic dependent for being, like, in a team that he's just, like, he's good if you have two other damage classes. I think if you have a Wilder, you should just play Raider instead of Guardian. But if you have, like, Iron Eye and a Duchess, Iron Eye Recluse, Revenant Recluse, like, if you have anything that isn't one, like, these two, like, Executor and Raider or Wilder, sorry, these three, then, like, Guardian shines. Even with Duchess, like, Duchess still shines. But Guardian is absolutely the worst class when it comes to soloing, just because, like, in a normal Souls game, it wouldn't matter how slowly you kill the boss. As long as the boss dies, that's the goal, and that's what matters. But in a game where being able to clear camps translates directly to how strong you're going to be for the run, I think that is a glaring weakness. Because, like, even Revenant can clear camps decently efficiently, especially, like, if you use your summons correctly, if you're using your weapons and your FP correctly, if you find decent loot. Because a lot of clearing camps is the loot, it's loot dependent, obviously. But I think Revenant has a lot of tools. Obviously, Recluse being so squishy, but also, like, she has ways to sustain herself. She has a gameplay loop that allows her to keep casting spells. She has, like, safety from range. She has the best dodge in the game. Like, everything about her is so good. I say she has the best dodge in the game. She has the best initial dodge in the game, sorry. Duchess has the best dodge in the game. There's no arguing that. She's vulnerable when casting, but if you practice with Recluse, you'll realize how good she actually can be, even solo. Like, soloing things, if you're level 4, 5, 6 on, like, day 1, you're going to be able to breeze through things, assuming that, like, you have decent AoE. Like, you should be able to just shred some stuff. It's great. Whereas, like, I think Executor has a lot of issues, especially solo. I think being able to, like, keep boss attention is really important, which is great. Because, like, deflecting, being able to, like, do that is so good for him. I think his ultimate sucks ass, and I think it's the worst ultimate in the game, honestly. Because, like, it does nothing for your team, because, like, Duchess ultimate, like, oh, it's an ultimate you use to get your teammates up. If you look at it like, oh, you're supposed to use Beast to get people up, it's not that good at it, because you can die while doing it. You aren't safe. It's not good for boss damage. It's not good for, like, crowd control. It's really good for crowd clearing, but that's about all I would give it. And if you're using your ultimate to clear crowds, then you're not going to have it for boss damage. And having good boss damage can, like, make or break a run, especially, like, oh, like, we need to kill this boss to, like, make sure that we aren't dealing with, like, oh, if we're dealing with, like, a poison boss or a rot boss, and, like, oh, we got rotted, we need to clear this really quick. Or, like, actual bosses, if you're doing field bosses, you need to be so efficient with field bosses if you want to have like, a really successful run. Having quick clearing with damage, like, if you have Wilder, if you have Iron Eye, if you have these big damage ultimates, then, like, it's great. Even Revenant ultimate is so good, because, like, it allows people to ignore, like, having to dodge things for the most part. Like, you're aware when Revenant ultimates, you can afford to trade, because you're not going to be chewing through all of your flasks for it. Attrition is so much worse in this, because there's no, like, I can't run back to the boss after I die. It's like, oh, it's okay, I died, like, let's come back. Like, once you die, you need to get brought up by a teammate, or if you're at 3 bars, they're probably leaving you down, especially if you're playing with randoms. Like, uncoordinated, hitting 3 bars is a death sentence. Like, you are not fighting anymore. You are respawning, or you're waiting until you either lose or your teammates beat the boss for you, and that's it. Whereas, like, if I want to be able to push bosses around, like, the Totem Stella, like, can push bosses around. It's good. Yeah, literally, like, open up your phone, go look at Twitter, and get upset at whatever's happening today. Like, that's all you have. I think that, like, everybody has their own utility. I love Revenant's ability to just, like, be able to get people up. I think, like, her necromancy when solo is very strong, because you're going to have a chance for every enemy that gets killed, you're going to have a chance to raise it. I think Wilder is probably still the best class in the game for soloing, just because, like, having good mobility, having Sixth Sense, his ultimate doing so much stance damage, like, having such a big stagger effect on it when stagger is already so strong, only makes him stronger. Obviously, like, Raider has that too with his skill. The totem does a lot of stagger damage, and then you can jump down. He literally is John Nightreign. He is the guy. He is John Nightreign the same way that Vyke is John Elden Ring. Like, that's who they are. All 56 unique team comps, assuming there is no doubling up. Assuming there's no doubling up, that's cute. Because, like, I still think things like Guardian double Iron Eye is probably, like, insanely good. I think Raider double Iron Eye is insanely good. Only because, like, in a vacuum, we're not talking about, like, on a specific run where, like, oh, I got Stars of Ruin on my Recluse, so, like, things are, like, cracked. So, like, having Raider plus, like, Stars of Ruin Recluse is, like, insane. But that's because, like, Stars of Ruin is insane. So, you know, there's like situationally better, but I think in a vacuum, having Raider double Iron Eye is insane. I think like team group, like a team-based tier list, I still think like Raider, Wilder, Iron Eye are all S. I think Recluse, Guardian, Duchess would be A, and then B tier would probably be Revenant and Executor. That's just how I would structure it out. But like, there's a reason why like it's listed S, A, and B. It's not being like, there's no like C. There's no C tier. There's no D tier. There's no F tier. Like, nobody is bad in this game. Like, we can goof around. Like, I can do a recluse solo run. I wouldn't mind doing that, because like I've done them. They're doable. It's just you have to be careful. Wilder having the Faram armor. Yeah, honestly, it's so... It feels so, like, good for him, just because, like, he has so much. He literally is John Dark Souls. Let me set myself to single player here, and we'll do a cheeky, quick run. Let me check my relics. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about relics a little bit. Like, this being, like, the main, reason to replay the game. Like, relics and the, costumes are, like, the main replay appeal for this game. Like, it's very cool for me. Like, I love that the game is set up in a way that you don't have to buy anything. You buy the game and everything's unlockable. Like, the only thing that you'll be paying extra for will be DLC when it comes out. So I think that's super good. For doubling... Oh, no. I don't think that's so much of an issue, because at worst you can play like, oh, we're just gonna do like double Iron Eye, but one's gonna play melee because they're comfortable playing melee or something like that. Stuff like that. I think competing for resources isn't nearly as big of a deal as you think it is, just because like there's so much loot that you can get, and you can be really efficient with it. And let me mess with my audio real quick to make sure that the game isn't super loud. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. So we can goof around with a run here real quick. I have a lot of like... I still have a lot of thoughts about how this game is structured that I think is both good and bad. I think most of my criticisms of the game amount to... It has the same issues that launch Elden Ring had, where there's frame drops, there's stuttering, there's crashing, the servers are kind of awkward, like, things aren't as good as they should be for the game to be, like, as optimal as it needs to be, and that's what bothers me a little bit. I thought that guy had a white glow when he dropped something, but I guess not. Ranged weapon attack, sure. Pest threads. There's a lot that I think, obviously, like, launch-wise, they should have done better, but, like, oh well. Those are things that'll get fixed. I do hope that they're able to make more variation for the classes going forward, because there needs to be more, like, identity. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up the consistent, like, real identities for each of the classes when they add one or two more. And I don't know if they're gonna like add one or two at the same time, or if they're gonna... Oh yeah, see, this is my problem. So I walked in and now there's a bunch of them like walking towards me. There we go. So like Recluse solo is really awkward because like you just need to play like at a distance, play safe all the time, and it gets really boring and you have to play so passively. But once you get them together like this, oh look at that, a bunch of them are dead now. It's very funny. So this one's gonna try to kill me, but I'm not gonna let him. I think I need to hit him twice yet. This one I need to hit twice. This should stagger. And we're good. And that's like every boss fight in a nutshell. Ooh, Riker, Rancor, charged sorceries. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna put that here though. level up so we can use it. Yeah, Recluse is so cool, like, visually. Her theme is so cool, her story is so cool, everything about her is awesome. And, like, having such, like, a, literally having such an engaging skill that, like, changes how you're going to engage with the rest of the game systems is so neat to me. I think whoever designed her should be, like, in charge of, like the lead design for the rest of the classes for the rest of the game, basically. I don't think there's anybody else better at it than whoever worked on Recluse. She's so good. Because, like, she's balanced by the fact that, like, she isn't, like, a jack of all trades, thankfully. Beast Claw, I'll take that, because that's fizz damage. Okay, let's see if this guy dodges a bunch of my stuff. Okay, yep. That's expected to happen. And then we're gonna just get another tick. Give me the fire. Thank you. I was worried I dodged a little too soon, but we're all good. And then this will be a lot. Oh, okay, that's fine. I realized that it was Briar Thorns, not Glintstone Pebble on my R1, so I was like, oh, oopsies. So that comes with, like, sitting here streaming and trying to yap about things that aren't, like, specifically about the game, or like lock in specifically on the game, because I'm just thinking about like all the different design stuff in the game. There's so many factors you have to like bring into account, but I'm glad that like everybody is like on a decently even playing field when it comes to stuff. Oh, this says parry, give me that. Thank you. Oh, I have to swap it out for something. Did I get it? No, of course not. Okay, getting food, you windows. What? Oh, I get what you're saying. I was like, what the heck? Alright. Enjoy getting food, Hanless. I'll see you in a little bit, I'm sure. Unless, like, you're, like, actually just, like, going there. Okay, we're not that far off, so we're okay. Let me see if I can parry this guy. I say that, and then he immediately just frickin'... Oh, okay. We're fine. He's throwing his shield at me, which is so annoying. Okay, we're fine. Pick up my runes. I'm just gonna poke him. Bye forever? I think that's a little too much. I'm just gonna heal. Oh, you bitch, making me waste that. Oh, I didn't want to use this. I didn't want to use this. This is a mistake. This should hit him. Oh no, he teleported away from it. Interesting. So it's not as like reliable as I thought it was. I love not being able to see. Thrust, yep. Oh, out of FP, that's funny. I can just do this. I need to make sure that I don't get hit. I forgot I had a bow. Oh, that counts as hitting him, cool. Okay, Carrion Staff, a Slicer, and Founding Rain of Stars. Very cool. Yeah, let's swap that out. Get all of our levels. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. We can do this camp. Doing Cathedral solo is so much faster and better than everything else. Oh, there's like no churches on this side, so I'll probably just do the mine first, actually. Because that's going to be so much more important. I like and I dislike, so it's both at once, that some of the things are so static, like the mines are always in the same place. I wish the map was a little more random, especially since, like, Shifting Earth is still bugged, so, like, getting Shifting Earth is so awkward to, like, actually have. It's the only thing that, like, makes the map be, like, very varied in any kind of way. They are working on it. So it's supposed to be more consistent soon, but as of right now, it's kind of like something that's left to be desired. Once you've cleared the game and like done like all the remembrances and like beaten all the bosses and stuff, Shifting Earth just stops showing up. You have to queue up with someone who's the host that hasn't like completed the game, quote unquote, and then you'll start getting Shifting Earth a bunch. Or if someone is doing remembrance quests, then you'll get Shifting Earth. But otherwise, you don't see it anymore. It's very disappointing. Oh, I got pineappled. Let me jump up. Thank you. Oh, it's just this knight. Okay, never mind. This shouldn't bonk. I shouldn't have an issue with it. Give me that suck. Thank you. Oh, why is this guy here? Let me see how this does. I want to see. Because I think it's as bad as I remember. Okay, this guy's here now. Can you go away? Is this knight? There he comes. Thank you. Rain of stars. And then we're going to do this. I don't have FP, so I have to wait. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get hit. I need to move away. Oh, it staggered me out of the spell. That sucks. Give me that. See, this is like the early game Recluse that's like such a struggle. It sucks. And it takes forever to get going. Oh, and of course I hit those guys, which means they're aggroed now. Love that. Dodge him. Of course. Am I allowed to dodge? Oh, I'm so lucky that he was, like, offset, and then I still get poked. Because fighting down in the mines, if it's not the troll, it sucks. Just because, like, having the ability to block means that, like, I can't play distance as Recluse, which always is the worst. But since this is in here, where did it put me? What the hell? Why am I here? Put me at the entrance of the mines. That doesn't make sense. It's a Leonine over there. Cool, cool, cool. I will mark that. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, most of my complaints about the game just stem from things being bugged. That's it. Like I said, like, oh my god, get out of the way. I hate you. I wish Carrion Slicer wasn't so good. Because it's so, like... What's the term? It's so... It skews the game so much in terms of spells. At least, like, the base spells that you get on each of the individual scepters. Or stabs, whatever you want to call them. Alright, where's this guy? Oh, he's right here. Good. Yeah, the big thing that people are, like, giving it, like, horror scores for right now is just, like, performance for, like, PC. And I'm like, yeah, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. A nice sword, but I'm gonna take this, I think. Yeah. I wanted that sword, though. But we're trying to play as much range as possible. Alright, I'm gonna go back up and fight that Leonine, I think, after I... Wait, did I not pick up my... I didn't pick up my runes. I almost left without it. It's a good thing Hanless isn't here. Oh, this guy has it. That's why I didn't see them. Okay. What do we have? Carrion Slicer, Glintstone Pebble. That's just flat out better than this. So we swap. Yeah, of course, Night One's already almost over. I think I can fight the Leonine quickly enough. I don't have a melee weapon, though, is what worries me. I would rather have a melee weapon to be able to just, like, hit him for a riposte. I want to get rid of this short bow. Maybe I'll be lucky enough that he'll drop something for me. Is there... Yes, I think there's a Spirit Spring around this corner. Yeah, there is. Okay. I think, like, visually, the game... Like, obviously the graphics are just... It's just Elden Ring again, which Elden Ring looked great. I liked how it looked. So I think it's fine. I think there are moments where, like, it's gorgeous. It's just you don't get to actually enjoy the visuals of the game nearly as much as you could if it was, like, a typical Souls-like. So I think that's, like, a big downside. I don't think I'm gonna fight him. I haven't leveled up. I need to find a Grace. Oh, there's one. over to my left. There's that. Is he following me? Not really. Improved skill attack power. That's literally worthless until I get a melee weapon. I'm not gonna have time to fight him now. That sucks. It's okay, it's night 1. And there's a shack here, so that's good. I'm only level 5, so I wasn't nearly as efficient, but I did die twice. Oh, here we go. Flame Sling, that's good. Get rid of that. Something to cast lightning, we like that. Whirl of Flame, we don't want that. That camp would have a merchant, but I can't afford to go out into the storm. Which is disappointing. It is what it is. Oh, this is Albinoric archers. I need to make this jump. Yes, alright. Oh, they're still shooting at me. I love that. Hopefully they don't shoot at me down here. I kind of just want to be where I need to be immediately. I can kill some of these guys real quick, though. This is Pebble. Yep, so it should be 2 hits. Now that I have access to lightning, that's super good. If only for different spells. What do we got here? Engage with the spell, you don't know any of them? Yeah. That's one of the struggles, is like being able to like know what a spell does immediately by like looking at it. So you can just be like, oh, I know what this does, so I know what to do with it. Oh, it's nobles. What shot me at range? Was it the... Is there like a page? Swordsman? Because I didn't see a projectile. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it was that. Don't hit me. Oh, it barely booped me. I think the best play is to just alt and Carrion Slicer some stuff. Oh, that is not Carrion Slicer. This Carrion Slicer. Oh my god, you little bitch. Run away. Is this Firestorm? Yep. Cool. Do I duck under this? Not really. That's unfortunate. I wish I had Holy. I need Holy. That's like super awkward for me. Are you serious? I didn't stagger him at all. It's okay. I get my res because it's technically the night boss. Are you serious? Go away. Let's get magic. And we will just... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm not getting hit by it. Okay. I was sure I was getting hit by it. Alright, I'll stop being stupid. It's Bellbearing Hunter, the literal worst boss this could be. It's fine. Alright, we'll do 2 of these. Should be a dash, yep. None of those hit. Love that. I just have to play safe is all. Follow-ups. Okay. We'll do lightning again. I almost want triple lightning for this. Should be 2 swings. Yep. Just to have, like, the speed buff. Alright, I need to make some distance. Get my speed buff. Look how fast my dash is. Like, it goes so far. It's crazy. Boop him once. Get that. Make more distance. And then I want to get fire. I'm assuming that this will actually hit him on some level. There we go. The problem is that this locks me in for so long that, yeah, that's what I was worried about. I knew it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, I barely went out into the storm. I just have to keep kiting him around. So the nice part is once you get to this point, it's more just like, okay, just keep kiting him. Run at me so you get hit. Thank you. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. I'm not going to charge it. Oh, it didn't go far enough. Okay. Although it doesn't really use that much FP, so it's very efficient. Alright, so please swing. Thank you. just have to know, like, how long it's going to be. And then I want lightning. Oh, that's not lightning. Whoopsies. This is lightning. It is nice that the elements last so long. I'm gonna ult through this. Oh, he staggered me out of it. Oh, that's really bad. It's okay. My favorite combination, it's the Holy Magic and Fire. It's the Flame Breath. Because it has so much utility and it does so much stagger. Like, it's insanely good. That's why I'm like, I kind of want... Oh, wow, all of this is terrible. Oh my god, are you serious? Sure, we'll greed with this. Okay, we're level 7 now, so that's good. And since the dragon's right now, or dragon is right here, like, we'll be okay. Yeah, all of those were terrible. It's fine. Improve charged incantation, improve casting speed, charge sorceries, jump attacks. Okay. Fire lightning. The tactical nuke I really like. I think that one's really fun. Let's just damage check this real quick. Are you serious? It's fine. Because I think I can work my way over to the... the church that's on the top side of the map here. Yeah, we do good damage. It's gonna fly over. I need to run this way. Yep. I still got hit by that. I hate that. I don't know if that was a bounce or if that was just, like, enough. I'm shocked because I've never had, like, a recluse run go, like, this annoyingly. Well, so the fire in Elden Ring from, like, fire breath attacks has, like, a weird property where it can bounce off of, walls and it ricochets randomly. So sometimes you just get hit and it's just like, well, you got fucked, sorry. Alright, this is slam, so I need to be careful. There we go, give me that. Give me the buff. Thank you. Let me have my stuff, please, thank you. It's fire breath again, but it's going this direction, so I'm probably gonna get hit again. See, that time I was sprinting immediately, so I didn't get hit. So that's annoying. Yeah, now we're just chucking lightning spears, doing the classic. You have to be so... You don't have to be nearly as precise as you think you do with those dodges. It's very funny. Alright, I want fire. This should reach. Yeah. Oh my god, that actually killed me in one hit. That sucks. I was not expecting it to reach. I was like, as it was starting to wind up, I'm like, I think that might actually reach me. I picked up my runes. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's the wrong thing. It's okay. Oh, this is bad. I was misremembering what my spells do. I'm so used to just, like, having sorceries for everything that I'm, like, remembering that I need to do things with incants. Oh, it's an immolation effect. Interesting. And keep hitting the head. Oh my god, not again. Although, I guess it doesn't matter. This is basically, like, a power within. Okay, there's the gradual effect. It's gonna breathe fire directly at me. And there's the ricochet. That's what I was talking about. It ricocheted off the rock and went off to the side. And that's just a, like, LOL, you got screwed kind of thing. I love... Oh, and then the dragon reset. It's just, like, random. It's just how it works. This run is mostly doomed, but that's okay. I need to ego kill this dragon. Really, I need to remember that I don't want to hit the wing. Let me throw this at you. Don't again. Oh my god. Please, for the love of God, please stop doing that. Every time. I'm more just annoyed that, like, he's always starting off with, like, that flame breath. Although it's really funny because, like, I think Recluse can be fine at most levels. Oh, I didn't even know that I was gonna aggro the guy there. That sucks. Thank you with that. Give him the magic. Thank you. Alright, this is Slam. And you're dead. Because, like, you can do good damage. Like, you can do a lot of damage, really. Oh, this is nice. Oh my god, this guy's gonna hit me. I need you to stop. Thank you. Let me pick this up. Please, leave me alone. I just want to loot real quick. This is, I think this is the, like, most frustrating part of it. It's just, like, wanting to loot. Ambush shard and that. Okay, yeah, we can definitely swap. Give me some levels. I need to move so fast. I am not fighting the wolf, obviously. We're gonna hit this, and then we'll get the boss that's down there. And I guess we can work our way to the main castle. Because I think the final circle is gonna end up on the lake. Because there's only select spots it can end up, and it can be, like, here or, like, here. So it's kind of like whatever. Is there... Where is... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the jump? I don't know how well you guys can hear it. I know that there's stuff going on in the background now. Hopefully it isn't too annoying. There we go. Oh, I can't quite... Oh, it was a little vacuum cleaner. We've been working on the vents down in the HVAC system down here. Okay, nothing really useful. Oh, I guess there was a warming stone. I could have used that. But we're good. Oh wait, I have gradual flask, so this will heal me up completely, won't it? I really wish that this heal was faster than... It's like faster than... It's like a radiant life gem speed. Oh, I am not going to kill whatever boss is at the bottom of this. Is there a talisman here? Yes, there is. Nice. What you got for me? Poise? Okay. Sure. Thanks, I guess. So what's here? Oh, I am not fighting you. I will look and see that that is a Draconic Tree Sentinel that is going to be resistant to everything that I have. Alright, have a good one, Blood Mage. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. It becomes worth if you already have the 30%. That makes sense. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Why did I aggro you? Oh wait, you're gonna come straight at me? Perfect. Oh wait, I forgot that I have this, so it'll just kill them. Wait, why did it give me lightning off of that? Oh, does Rancord not have an element? Or, yeah. I guess it doesn't have an element. It didn't give me the fire, that's annoying. Okay. Take me to the shop. Rancor should do magic, right? But the guy still had lightning on him, which is why I'm so confused about it. I think the thing that worries me the most is I have no holy. Yeah, I have 0 holy, so that sucks. Lending grace, please. Thank you. Alright, so what's in here? I thought it was magic, too. It might have been, like, a thing where it just missed. Let's test it. Oh, that's ambush shard. Well, yeah, I fought the dogs because I just wanted to, like, get it done and over with. I want to see if this does magic or not. Please make it. Yeah, it does magic. Okay, so it just didn't apply for some reason. Hello, what is this? Oh, it dropped the jellyfish shield. Cute. I do wish that I had... That's a Revenant, okay. The problem with this is that you dodge the first one, and then it's gonna hit you with the second one. Well, I don't have my heal. It's instant, so yup, of course. I shouldn't have even bothered. Like, that was a dumb choice. I'm like, I think I can fight it. And then I'm like, I don't have any melee to deal with this guy. And this crab has my souls. Like, the most melee that I have right now is my Carrion Slicer. And this guy is so difficult to kite. Are you serious? That's like the limit? Please? Hello? Let me move, thank you. All of that buffering. Yeah, I forgot how bad Rain of Stars is. Oh, a third follow-up. That's lovely. Can I put a pillar between us? No, there are no pillars. You broke all of them. He's gonna lunge. Yep, another lunge. Okay. We're gonna check up top then. Screw this. Because if I don't have, like, a way to melee him, then I don't want to fight him, because kiting him just doesn't work because of all his gap closers. Alright, does the crab have my stuff? Yep. Thank you. I'm going up top. I am just not dealing with it. Yeah, gradual flask moment. Because it's good if you can, like, kite things. But it's just like, I hate Revenant so... not the class, but the enemy Revenant. Circle's closing in, of course. We're at level 7 on night 2, so this is bad. None of that's staggered. That's so cool. I forgot the Carrion Slicer just straight up doesn't stagger. I guess it would be too good if it did. Oh, hi, too. I love that. Alright, so we're gonna run down over here and just jump down. I need a Grace to level up. Oh, I could do the Sorcerer's Rise. That's a good way to get loot without fighting anything. Yeah, it would cook PvP. Well, they've separated stagger values between PvE and PvP before. There's no reason they couldn't just do it again. So... I would be shocked if, like, Nightreign is half an experiment to, like, get PvP figured out for Duskbloods. Because I feel like Duskbloods is going to have a lot of similar things to Nightreign in terms of, like, a core gameplay. I think I see... No, I don't. It's not this. Nope. Is it out front? Nope. It's not up top. Okay. The flowers? Nope. I really wanted this before this thing spawned. There's nothing running away, right? Yeah, I don't see anything. Super immediate, at least. Oh, there it is. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Yeah, I saw the shack at the last second because it was behind all the brushes and stuff. They won't have PvP for this, but they'll have PvP for Duskbloods, because that's, like, specifically for it. They're never gonna put PvP in this game. It would be a nightmare to try to balance. They can't balance, improve casting speed. Oh, shit. Yeah, give me that. They can't even balance PvP for base Elden Ring. This is thrust, right? Oh, no, it's a normal sword. Okay, cool. Let's swap this over to this. What do we got? I hear enemies spawning. Where are they? Oh, great, it's omens. Cool. Whatever. I have to wait to dodge these. Yep. Yeah, but if PvP is gonna be like a main component, like they have to balance it in some regard. Why doesn't it last long enough? Like, it's such a long wind-up. Oh my god, stop dodging it. Because the lightning's gonna do bonus damage. Just get hit. Big explosions. So I'm just gonna chill and dodge. I got hit. I got hit. Interesting. Actually, forget it. I'll just do this. Oh, I forgot I don't have my sword out. I'm so silly. I didn't, like, prep. I'm so not in try-hard mode right now. I knew, like, coming into today, I didn't really want to try hard. Oh, my ult already... It probably expired because I died. So that's cute. Alright, so we're gonna just focus on spamming Rancor. I can also do that. I'm more just cooked because I don't have Holy ready. I'm about to say, that doesn't cap close me, right? Oh, that didn't kill? That sucks. Of course it didn't give me it. Whatever. I don't even have physical damage is the worst part. Yeah, fighting Morgott as a caster is, like, so annoying. Because he has every gap closer in the game. And because I have Gradual Flask, if I, like, get traded on, like, a Flask use, then I die. So I basically need to treat this like a level 1 fight. Okay, that was my bad. Oh yeah, no, this is already cooked. I didn't get, like, any of the things that would go crazy for it. I don't have access to Holy, so it doesn't even matter going into dogs. I don't have a way to debuff. Oh, I dodged a little early for that. And I think it just being Morgott just, like, means it's over. Just because, like, I don't have, like, a way to safely cast spells right now. Although if he does this, I can cast spells at him. You should be doing special attack. Yep. I didn't want to do that. Oh, too soon? Okay, we're fine. Alright, now he should be aggro. Yeah, so much of the game is trivialized just by, like, sprinting away for the most part. Oh, long freaking... Oh my god. That's such a good damage window. At least the Rancors are aggressive. Like, I don't doubt that I can't kill him. I think it's more like... Or I don't think that it's, like, impossible. It's more just like, is it worth the effort? Slam. Oh, he's throwing? Okay. Like, dodging those isn't, like, super tough. It's just the gap closers are going to kill me. Oh, I can't believe I didn't die for buffering that dodge. Okay, and the Rancors killed him, sure. Rancors are crazy. Like, their tracking is disgusting. I think my biggest gripe is that I just didn't get any holy incants. Like, if I got, like, Wrath of Gold, it'd be over. Because, like, now I have no way to debuff dogs, which sucks. No, Rancors do work. I'm only level 10 going in though, so that sucks. But I can pick up a Lending Grace. I'll pick up a single Starlight Shard just to, like, be safe. I think what I do here... Item discovery. I'm not... Guard boost 78. I think I just ditch the shield. Oh, it's not gonna let me do... Ugh, that sucks. I have to two-hand it. Okay, so that changes things a little bit. Oh, I wanna hold this just to have it. Alright, like that. Okay. So honestly, oh, I can drop the Exalted Flesh, but it doesn't matter. I'll just eat it as soon as I go in. I don't have any physical damage, so it's literally worthless. But I think Phalanx is crazy strong here. Smash. And then the drag back hits me, of course. That was a spin. Yeah, I'm out of range. The problem is that if I'm low on health, I have to dodge everything. Because I can't rely on trading with the... I can't rely on trading with my flask. So that's a little nerve-wracking. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get hit. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I hit a button, and then he started an animation, so I get punished for it. Because that's just how bosses work. And I've used it the entire time of my ult. Although my flask didn't wear off, so that's interesting. I'm back around. How did that miss? Are you serious? Double swing? Excuse me? I have to play so safe. That's so stupid. Okay, 500 damage for that. I literally just have to run. Like, I'm fine until triple dogs, honestly. Oh, I didn't dodge it. Oh, that's bad. Alright, there's triple dogs. Okay. I love this. I think I just play for my Lending Grace. Honestly. Double jump? Okay. As long as none of them do the cough on me, we're good. Beautiful. I just gotta wait it out, that's all. Oh, now they're all aggressive. Okay. Cough. Okay, I was out of range of the second one. I thought the second one would hit me for sure. Can I... Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, they're gonna reform now. Gives me time to drink. Can I get the cast off? Okay. I basically need to only... Mostly I wanted it gone so that I could have access to, like, getting my FP back. I won't lie. Big sword slam, and then the drag back. Oops, right, not out of range. I saw the meme where it was like, I know how to lock on. It was the Jerry Seinfeld, like, I know how to lock on. I don't think you do. It's so funny. I'm like, yep. Oh, of course the cough hits me. Alright, which one is... Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't get hit. I just have to keep running when I can. Alright, he's gonna jump at me again. Yep. And get that. Can you fucking not? Alright. I have to keep saving my stamina for dodges for that. I was gonna say, I don't have the Lending Grace. I used my main res, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've gone down twice. Big slam, and then the drag back. Yeah, I just have to be careful in case he gap closes onto me. I just keep running, because that's not reaching me. Oh, this is big. This is the big attack. I just do that to dodge it. Oh, if the fireball hits me, I die. Okay, they didn't die. Yep, they started... I wanted to be able to get FP back during this phase. I greeted. Imagine if I had a holy spell. Like a single holy spell, it would have been fine. I kind of want to run that back because I think like that's winnable, like 100%. I got further than I thought I would because like it was solid. I really just want to get like triple rings of light or something. I think that'd be good. Or even like discus of light would be nice. Instead of just like a bunch of fire incants. I also need to like prioritize basically only cathedrals. At least on night 1, so we can do a rise right afterwards. Oh, it's rats on this first one. Gross. That sucks. I'm glad that guy just dies to getting hit by spells. I do think, like, basically every class is, like, capable of soloing outside of, like, Guardian. And maybe Revenant. Revenant struggles just because, like, her summons don't hit the boss ever. So, like, it also makes her ultimate worse because of it. Sure. It's something to have for when I run out of FP, I guess. Oh, hi, buddy. It's so funny to see Recluse jump attack. Because, like, she should never be jumping at all unless she's traversing. A ranged summon? That's Sebastian. He's just like a limited zone turret. It'd be cool if, like, if Helen could actually, like, shoot a crossbow, because she's supposed to be able to. But of course she can't. Or at least as far as I can tell, she doesn't. Part of me thinks it would make Revenant kind of strong. I mean, he does no damage. The problem is that you can't clear camps fast enough. He can last through anything with patience. Yeah, that's fine for boss fights, but, like, eventually you're going to lose because you just are losing Battle of Attrition. Unless you play perfectly. That's the only way that I see it working out. Oh, of course. I tried to do anything that wasn't just running away. Oh, that doesn't stagger you. Cool. Good to know. Bitch. Fucking... Alright. Whatever. How did that... How can I not stagger this guy? I hate this. Oh, I'm so lucky. Can my spell hit him? Thank you. Thank you for the stagger. just gonna play melee. There we go. And just play for backstab or like just dodging around. I mean, it's supposed to just be the magic version of the triple magic, basically, where like it applies ticks, and of course there's another guy here. Oh my god. Don't reach me, thank you. I tried to do force on reaction, but of course the windup is too long. Oh my god, I was scared that I was trading. Alright, let me take this heal. This dude is just like creeping towards me and I hate it. Oh my god, I didn't dodge. That sucks. Alright, well the good news is that if I get them to stack up on each other, I should be able to like do a bunch of damage at once. Come here. Why is this guy being scared? Fuck you. Alright, sure. Whatever. I'll just do it now. Because then at least I have the grace. Dude just listing lazily towards me. How did none of those lightning bolts hit him? And these guys have the crazy poise. Backstab, please. Thank you. I do like that you're able to hit people as they're getting up in this. There's no, like, restriction on it. Yeah, I spent the entire fucking... I spent so long waiting for the boss to cooperate that I spent the entire first segment just trying to deal with him. That sucks. It's so annoying. Whatever. Oops, I don't want to fight this guy. Let me run over. Oh, this is not the fire camp I thought it was. I am not going into that. That is a death trap. We can go to the fire cathedral. That'll have... That should be the monks. I'm not, like, screwed or anything. I can do that cathedral. I can do this fort. I can go down to this fort. I have no churches inside the circle, though, so that's awkward. I guess I'll just have to play safe and not waste all of my flasks every time I get into a fight. Although I have damage negation at low HP while doing charge attacks. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure that this is Pebble. Yeah, it is. I think I just try to clear out the whole camp. As long as the dogs don't aggro me, I'm fine. Why? Why not just change the lock-on target? Here comes the dog. What did I say about... As long as none of the dogs aggro. And then there's a dog here. Actually, I have a sword, so I'm okay. Why did my swing miss? Why did that miss? Why did that miss? Thank you. Why did that one hit? Makes no sense. Whatever. Alright, what do we got? My god. This is trash. I guess I could check. Do not come over here. Oh, do I not have... I can apply one thing of magic. There we go. Oh, okay. I was gonna be really upset if he, like, hit me through it because of poise. Okay, now I can cast Pebble with this without, like, feeling too greedy. Only because it does so much. And bro is just aura farming while I kill him. So sure. Crystal Release, that's good. I think that's better than... It's better than my default one, so I'll take it. Okay. And now I want to go to the fort that's north of here. Yeah, rejection and darkness you shouldn't have. Wow. Wow, this is worthless. It's less than worthless, my dear boy. That's a Gravity Falls reference. I know like half the people here haven't watched it. Wait, Wiz, you've seen Gravity Falls, right? I can't remember. I feel like you're someone that's seen it. Oh, Black Flame, nice. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, that is the thing with the siblings. And no, not like that. Lightning Slash. Holy attack follows charge attacks. It's worthless to me. That does gravity, so there are no holy weapons here. So that's wonderful. Oh my god, I have to go into the circle in order to... Oh, only a little bit. For the bit, of course. Oh, okay, Wiz, you haven't seen it. I couldn't remember. I'm sure there was someone that I know of that's seen it. That's why I'm like, somebody I know has seen this. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I love wasting my MP. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Alright, I want you to try to bow attack me. Oh, okay, this works, because this is just fire. There we go. Oh, everybody's here. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why does nothing stagger the rats? Oh my god. Go away. I just want to cash in. There we go. Oh, that's not enough. That sucks. Scholar's Armament? Charge sorcery, sure. Improved incants. Yeah, we'll swap that. Alright, we go to the next... No, I forgot about the stabs. Alright, it's too late. I jumped. I'm not wasting any more time. Alright, let's go. Can I ride... Is the Hawk Tool worth it? Yeah, I guess so. It'll put me on top of the fort. I should be able to control it. Well, honestly, I kind of just want, like, a better weapon at this point. Because... having a white longsword is kind of ass. I want something that applies an element. I think I can definitely kill that in time. Gandalf has entered the chat. Slimes? Oh, it is rats. Gross. This is gonna be ass. Why are there no blue weapons? What is going on? Yeah, it should just be called the Hawktua forever now. I mean, Hawktua was the meme in the network test too, which is so funny. Oh, that only hit once? Interesting. I was so worried I was getting hit through that. Full charge. Oh, double hit. That's what we wanted. Alright, this should kill. There we go. Give me the drop. Oh, here we go. Stars of Ruin. Let's go. Oh my god. Did I get it? Yes. Yes? Maybe? Yes. Okay, we're good. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, it's not that far, so we're good. That was not a chicken jockey moment. Shut up. I have to remember to never use my R1 on this. Okay, we're kind of juiced. We just need some source of holy damage, and we're totally good. I need something that does holy. I guess I still have time, so we're not, like, in too much trouble. Oh god, this circle has so long. I guess I can go hunt. And clip all the chicken jockey, like, cadences. That'd be so funny. Just have a collection of things that were said kind of like chicken jockey. Oh, yep, I'm out of FP. That's great. Wait, can I not stab you? I thought that was their crit. It was just you would stab them. Interesting. Please have a blue weapon. That's a bow. Actually, I'll take the crab, though. This is physical, right? Yeah, of course it does. Oh my god. He was right behind me. Of course I lost a bunch of health for that. Can you fuck off with the fucking... Did I only hit the perfumers? Oh my god, this is bad. Because I have to trade for... And my ult wore off. Alright, so I'm a little fucked here. As long as it never touches me. Oh, yep, and then it touches me. Yep. I think I just have to play patient for my ultimate. Can I touch this? Thank you. Yeah, it was the last run that I had. I don't have a way to put an element on them because I have no FP. Hollywood celebs. True. I think my big gripe with these guys is that, like, you have to, like, trade with them so much. That doesn't reach, right? No, of course not. Okay, bitch. Dude double dashes backwards into the fucking storm, so I can't actually hit him. Oh, does it just... Oh, if you take too long, it just summons. Cool, love that. And it's Bell-Bearing Hunter. I'm gonna go next. I might just go next. Fuck this. Like, this is... It's probably Bell-Bearing Hunter so much because it's, wow. Okay. And of course I can't fucking see. Although now that I'm realizing it, having this crossbow is actually kind of helpful. As worthless as it is. Yep, of course they're gonna dodge. Really, I just need to, like, do some damage. And I'll keep charging up ultimate. And then I need enough to cast one spell. And then it, like, funds itself for good. And it hit me, of course. I'm right on the edge of it, and it hits me. I mean, I have a Wending Grace, and I have a heal. Is it faster to reload? I think it's about the same. I'm pretty sure the reload scales with Dex and Faith, or Dex and Strength, my bad. So I just need to, like, play distance. I'm starting to see people doing, like, crossbow only, though. There we go, I got my ultimate. I just have to make sure that I'm in a spot where I'm not going to immediately die for it. I didn't want this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Because if I can't see the bell-bearing hunter, I'm screwed. There we go. Okay. Honestly, if I go down, I have my free res still. I'm pretty sure. And the res would give me health back. Okay, we have enough to start looping. I just have to make sure that my first spell hits. So I need to pick something that's going to hit. And then I need to play back. And now I have enough to cast my skill. And now that'll tickle him, and I can just keep regenning FP off of that. Uh-oh, I'm probably dying? No, I'm not. I'm so lucky. Alright. That's half of these games, is just knowing how to use, like, the tools available to you. So if she does extended slash... Oh my god, please. I have to dodge, but I also have to, like, not accidentally kite into... Are you serious? I have to accidentally not kite into the storm. I'm just gonna farm up residues so I can keep casting. I have to be very careful. We're good. Oh, the tree could have screwed me there. We're playing nice and safe, slow and steady. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, not bad. Give me something good. Let's see what we got. This is all terrible. Although, actually, this works. I was a little worried for a bit. We go straight to this church, and we don't even wait for the storm. Yeah, very slow and steady. Like having a gigantic, like... Having one of those big semi-trucks that's hauling something that's, like, enormous down the road. Wait, what's the cadence? It's nice and safe, slow and steady. What is that? Oh, wait, what? The heck? This is a church, right? I'm confused. Where? Oh, I'm so silly. That, thank you. Starlight shards would be nice. This is actually fine too. Bewitching branch. Chicken jockey. It's not chicken jockey. I'm level 7. What? What's gonna be here? Like, what boss is gonna be right here? Because if it's something that isn't, like, super resistant to magic, we kill it. Oh, yeah, we can kill this. Slam? Yep. Now I can cast. Yeah, and all of those are separate hits. So each one triggers my ultimate, which is nice. We can do a quick cast of this. Dodge. We can get cast in. And now we sprint. Dodge. And then he's gonna come in. Yep. Oh, really? I was close enough? I thought I was gonna be able to dodge. But I was like, ah, I'm close enough. I'm like, oh, I'm far enough, or like, oh, I'll be able to dodge in time. It'll be fine. It was not fine. It's okay. Whatever. Alright. We're not gonna ego die over and over to this. Mostly because we're about to kill it. I say that. Oh. Give me those, thank you. I think this is the most efficient way to do damage. Well, it's funny because, like, I would say, oh, I haven't fought this thing that much, but this thing is literally just, it's Stray Demon from Dark Souls 1. It's literally Stray Demon. So, like, it's already familiar to me. Oh, this is hitting me. Oh, it's not hitting me. And you're dead. Okay, much better. Alright, please give me my reward. Thank you. Ooh, purple. Improved casting speed. Pulley bow. Improved attack power at low %. Charge sorceries. Sure, we'll do that. I think having the pulley bow is fine. Alright, let's... Yeah, we were gonna do this camp. Alright, that's one field boss down. We can do this camp. Actually, let's do this camp. Because it's on the way to the church. And then we can check... There should be something in the water over here, right? Maybe not. And then... Is there no crazy merchant on my map? Like crazy good merchant? There's no town. I don't see one. That sucks. I wanted that. Oh, another thing that's weak to fire. I love that. Come here. Oh, you're not the boss. Is it? It's Perfumer then. Yep, I saw the guy shoot the crossbow at me. I will probably get poisoned. God damn it. None of you are the Perfumer. I'm about to not do this camp because of that. Oh, here you are. How many of you are there? Oh my god, I knew it. Because there's like, oh, there's a third guy here. He's gonna shoot me with his crossbow as soon as I push a button. And if something has my runes, then I'm screwed and I have to kill it, which is so annoying. At least I'm in the circle. Well, the problem is that I wandered so much trying to find it. But thankfully I can just go right up the stairs over here and I'll be okay. I just have to hope something isn't carrying my fucking runes. And of course the page crossbowman is carrying my fucking runes. Sure. He will not be killing me, thank you. Kill this guy. He just poised through that entire thing. I love that. I was about to say, you can just die, right? Thank you for all of my stuff back. Poisonous Mist. Yeah, Sork. And can't. Give me that level. Oh, that was 2 levels. Very nice. Alright, next we hit this church. Oh my god, I'm stuck. How did I not get hit by any of that? That's crazy. I guess he, like, shot between my legs. Okay, we take all the luck. We take all the luck in the world. I love that. What do we got? Nothing terribly useful. I have 2 purples. I think I just focus on field bosses at this point. I say that, and there are none left in the circle that I can get to. Okay, so I check down here to see if there's a boss, and when there inevitably isn't... Oh, okay, no, there's a boss. We're good. But we'll do this, and then we'll go to the castle. Can I do this quickly enough? I kind of want to get a talisman. No, of course not. Alright, guy is here. And this guy gives you so much time to, like, get your next spell prepped. It's very nice. And the problem is that if you're trying to get a follow-up off of one of his attacks, it's very difficult. And if he's in your face, it's not safe to cast. But Stars is very homing efficient. Anytime he dashes away, I should be good to just cast it. And it looks like I'm able to get like 1 or 2 casts off before he does anything. Don't follow up. Okay, thank you. I was doing a drag. Okay, we're good. If the fire would explode, it would kill him. Or it would come close, I guess. How did that... Okay. It's fine. I won't even charge because this will kill him. Easy enough. What do we got? Golden Order Sealed. Lightning, Death, Discus of Light. Alright, we're good. We have everything we want. We have good different types of damage. We have a Holy Source. Like, we're super in good shape now. I love that. Alright, to the castle. How did that not hit? Thank you. Sure, reproduced FP costs. I wanted something that, like, does more damage, but, I mean... honestly, now it, like, is so minuscule. It just doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much I need to level up. That's unfortunate. I kind of want it to be Banished Knights. Oh, it is Crucible Knights. Okay. I didn't want to cast that. It's fine. This should reach him. How? Are you serious? Because now I have to run away during my ultimate to heal. Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of don't want it to be Crucible Knights, honestly. Only because, my god. Because I just don't have a way to parry them. Alright, I need fire. Can this guy unload? Of course it didn't stagger me. I actually, one time I wanted to get staggered out of casting something, it doesn't do it. I'm like, okay, as long as I get staggered out of this cast, I can, like, get back and be fine, but no. Oh, he didn't pick up my runes, we're good. I want to see how Death Lightning works. It works poorly. Good to know. Alright, I'm not bothering. I'll go... Can I get through the trees? Thank you. I would have rather it been Banished Knights. Just because then, like, I can get through them quickly. I don't think I can Bewitching these guys, right? Yeah, no, they can't. Okay, good to know. Alright, I have somewhere to be. Give me a pouch. Thank you. Give me both of those. Thank you. Give me both of these. There we go. We're a little more set up. And I have nothing to upgrade, so that's good. Oh, it's down in the water, of course, where I've already been. I love that. I guess I can check the Sorcerer's Rise again. And there's a Grace I can poke when I go by, so that's good. So we're not doing too bad. I'm more shocked at the fact that, like, we're still consistently, like, getting to this point. What is it? Where is the thing? It's not above, and it's not the fake door. I don't see any fake tree trunks. Or anything that's, like, blowing inconsistently with everything else. Is there a shack that I'm not seeing? No. There's not the thing out front. I already checked for that. Okay, I give up. I'll just level up and be fine with it. The white tree? What, this? Is it? No, because I'm dodging through it. Because it should be something with collision. Right? Yeah, and I don't see any kind of, like, shack or anything. Yeah, and that's just how that is. Okay, interesting. Alright, let me touch the grace before I screw myself over. Because I want to get my level back. We're in decent order here, though. We'll be alright. We can just vibe until the actual enemies spawn. I'm still looking at stuff over here. I'm just like, where is it? I learned about the, like, the internal candle one, and that made me really mad, because one of the candles inside won't be lit. And I'm like, oh, it's the one that's up above? That's stupid. I hate that. Can we spawn enemies? I'm ready to fight, for once. Thank you. Where are they? Okay. Does this reach? Yes, nice. Oh my god, just switch the lock-on target, please. And of course I wasn't fast enough. It's fine. Actually, I should be using something that's more FP efficient. Because this should, like, yeah, this one taps. And it goes through things? That's crazy. I was under the impression that I could sprint attack with it. Wow, that does a lot of damage. No, Discus is crazy good. Oh, these guys are resistant to Holy, which is funny. Oh, this is bad. I really, really want to get this off. This guy's not going to give me a chance to. I'll heal. It's fine. Yep. I think I might need to, like, pulley these guys down, or use the bow. We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can shoot him down. Oh god, oh god. I didn't get slammed, so that's good. He's doing the heal. I don't care if he heals them. I care about shooting him. How much is he out healing the bow? I think he's out healing the bow. I wish death worked on these guys, that'd be funny. Actually, it's not bad damage for the Discus for how much FP it costs. It's not as risky as Stars. Oh, they were standing together. Very convenient. Do I just have to do enough damage to him? Honestly, if they heal, I don't really care. That was just ultimate damage that I did. Shield slam? Yeah, that's fine. shield bash, that's fine. Another shield slam, yep. At some point he's gonna actually reflect it, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, I'm so lucky. Alright, I have to dodge these guys now. Oh, are they not charging? Okay. That's stupid. Yeah, oh, so the enemies have what's called politeness. Where, like, if you're engaged with somebody, they won't fight you. So, like, that's just, like, a normal thing. Generally, they'll only, like, fight you if you attack them first. Like, if somebody is already aggro to you, I guess, specifically. Ow. I just realized that these guys are weak to fire. Yeah, I should have been doing that a lot more. Let's see if I can get him. Yep, that'll pull him. Can you just swing at me? Alright, actually, I'll just cook you. Alright, one more. I'm okay with that trade. Because as long as I don't die, then, like, I can take as many hits as it needs. And the horse should die. Oh, it didn't die off of that. That sucks. It'll die off of this, though. Oops. This should reach. Yeah, alright, easy. Give me... Oh, Glint Blade, sick. That's super good. I was gonna say, I'm gonna finish up after this run is done, so I'll probably talk to you later. Oh, wait, I need the goop. There's the goop. I wasn't planning on streaming super late tonight because I'm just like kind of blah and I have other things that I want to get done. We're not going to talk about what those things are, but I have some goals to meet. Yep, talk to you later. Love you too. Alright, we actually have Holy for the dogs, so we're going to actually deal with this time. I'm so excited. I'm gonna switch these around. Uh-oh, I think I screwed this up though. Yes, okay, there we go. Make some distance. Big swing. Oh my god, I couldn't dodge. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that sucks. Discus locks you up a little bit too much. The good news is that I have 2 graces this time, so not nearly as bad as it could be. Big slam. How did I not get hit by that? Of course it comes straight through. Sure. Okay, so it's debuffed, so that's good. At least those 2 are in sync. Jump at me, thank you. Now I can sprint away. I don't know where the other 2 are, so this is annoying. And one of the cool parts is having Glint Blades is just like, it'll just do work for me like the whole time. Okay, they're gonna charge at me. 2, don't get hit. I can throw a discus, I can throw another one until they actually start running at me. Yeah, that does damage, oh my god. Ah, that was a mistake though. It's okay, we can heal. Yeah, the discus is gonna do all of the work for us here. Oh my god, we actually got... Alright, he's dead here then. And like, he staggered, so we can just kill him off of that. Discus is efficient, but it's not... you don't have the mobility you need. Because, like, other things I can actually, like, move around still. But it's nice to actually get a solo recluse win, so that's easy. Unfortunately, I was on dogs, so it doesn't... So it's gonna be like, oh, it wasn't real, because it's on the easier boss. Colossal weapon attack power. Great spear attack power. There aren't a lot of great spears in this game, though. There are, like, no great spears. Awkward. But yeah, like, you can solo with anybody in this game. It's just a matter of, like, knowing how to play it. Like, I was level 11 at the end. Like, I wasn't even close to where you would get, like, on a more efficient class. It's just, you know, it's not as easy. But, like, that's fine. I don't really care either way. The Erd Tree Spear. No, oh, wait. I think... I'm trying to remember what else there is. But... I'll check real quick. Because I'm curious now, too. Because there has to be something in terms of, like, great spears. Let's see here. Normal spears, please. Those are katanas. Twin blades, great axes. Here we go. Okay. So, great spears are... There's... Oh, it's any of the... Oh, it's not all of the lances. It's the normal lance, the tree spear, serpent hunter spear, Cerulea's tree, the Crucible Knight spear, Vike's war spear. I didn't even know that was in the game. I've never seen this on a run. I guess it does do madness, so I guess that's what most people are gonna think that, like, yeah, Vike's spear is in the game. You haven't seen it, right? I've never seen this. Like, hold on, like, let me switch over. Vike's spear, it's in the game. It exists. I've never seen it. I wonder if he's, like, one of the... Yeah, from the Madness Tower event. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's a Madness Tower event, because I know he's not an Everjail boss, like, in Nightreign. Those are skills. I don't know. There's such a plethora of everything in this, and there's so much of, like... I think one of the biggest flaws of... Yeah, some of them have fixed rewards, if I remember right. Or, like, there'll be, like, a guaranteed drop from it, and then, like, other things will be available. So, that's something. I don't know. It's really cool, because there's a lot of things you don't know about this game, but there's also, like, so many things they don't tell you about Nightreign, which is very awkward and frustrating, especially for, like, people that like roguelikes but never played Elden Ring, so they're like, oh, I'll give this a try because my friends tell me to play this game, but, like, I don't like the normal games, and they come in, it feels like there's prerequisite material to know for it, which sucks, because, like, you shouldn't have to know base Elden Ring to play this game, but it gives you such an advantage. So I don't think I agree with that too much. I think that's one of its big flaws. I think the other big flaw is that it hinges too much on base Elden Ring. Whereas, like, I was talking about it where, like, stance damage is, like, so, like, encompassing that, like, people will tunnel onto it, which sucks. I don't like that it's that strong. I think, obviously, like, there's other options to play the game. Because, like, things like spellcasts exist. I like those. And, like, all the different ways to, like, play, like, ranged are all, like, valid. It's just the easiest, most direct way forward is to just, like, jumping L1 or jumping R2 people. Like, power stance, jump L1. Or jump attack R2. It's just so, like, what's the term? It defines, like, the meta. Everything will be compared to that just because of, like, how good jump attacking staggerable bosses is. Hopefully we get some parryable bosses, but I assume the reason they didn't make a bunch of parry bosses is because it's a multiplayer game, and, like, parrying is very much like a 1v1. Although they put Executor in the game, and, like, his entire class is, like, built around deflecting things, so whatever. I don't know. hopefully I got like a decent amount of like my thoughts out about this game, because like I think there's a lot of things that I would change, and I think there's a lot of like optimizations, like both network and like graphically, that they can make. I hope that they get some stability patches out there, because that would be nice. I would like to be able to play the game with people that struggle with running it like consistently without crashes, because like it's very much a game where like the better your computer is, the worse it runs. Like frame stuttering still happens. Like obviously I didn't have any of it, but it's still a thing, so that sucks. I'm more just hoping like people get this figured out, like the developers get it figured out, or like different players and people in the community can figure out how to like get the game running consistently on all hardware. Those are my biggest gripes of the game. But outside of that, I think like the story is cool, the lore is interesting. I think it like is very strange that they're like, hey, we're just gonna drop the firstborn son's name because they talk about they talk about what his name is in one of the lore drops, which I think is really silly. But I don't think they'll be canon. I think most of this is not canon, or like so parallel to like the mainline games that it doesn't matter. Because like Nameless King is not in Elden Ring, like shut up. Like there's no way that's canon. So anyways, it's already almost 6 o'clock. My goal was to stream for about 3 hours today, just because I have other stuff that I want to get done. I have a little bit of a backlog on commissions and stuff that I want to get through, but I still wanted to play Nightreign, so I was like, I'm going to focus on doing that before I do anything else. But I want to get things done today still, so it's a little bit on the shorter side, but I'm okay with that. Tomorrow, I want to finish doing the last 3 bosses solo with Wilder. Yeah, time in Limveld is convoluted, absolutely. Space and time is convoluted. Like, we're pulling things from, like, other dimensions at this point. But we're gonna finish off that tomorrow. It's gonna be 3 o'clock, same time. That stream should be a bit longer. We'll see how late I go with that one. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Like, anytime anybody shows up for me is, like, really heartwarming. I'm glad to have, like, people in chat to talk to. I think I would still stream even if I didn't have a chat, but, like, having the chat there makes it go by so much quicker. So I appreciate all of you folks here. So I don't have anything else to, like, say, so I think my job here is done. So I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. EST. Have a good night. I'll see you all later. I am on the wrong computer, so funny. Have a good night. Bye-bye.